week. It's time to start to show up. Time for me to speak. It's time for me to bring through a little bit of talk. But I gotta tell you something about the people who stalk and listen to every word you say, but they only listen to you so they can play it back to somebody else that you ain't want them to hear. Yeah, and you shouldn't have told them this year about nothing that you do, because they gonna run back and tell it to whoever would listen, lend them an ear, and they gonna come through loud and clear. They got talk show ears. They got talk show ears, and it appears that you can't tell them nothing because they run back front, and then they're going to get the story right or wrong as long as somebody's listening to what they say. Yeah, you shouldn't tell them nothing, not yesterday or today. Yeah, give them the false information. They still make it right, so don't tell them nothing tonight. And the podcast thing, everybody want to go live like they go survive like they was meant to be in front of the camera, and all they doing is scamming and telling everybody's like, damn, yeah, they did this and that. They trying to make a show out of you, and that's the fact, and that's not cool. So you playing the fool, and I ain't down with everybody. Y'all still follow the rules. It's a code of ethics that we all must follow, and if you don't do that thing, then it's a bad tomorrow. And I ain't trying to hear nothing y'all say, and I ain't telling y'all nothing no other kind of way. It's the Daily Go Get 'Emism show, y'all. You know what it is? It's the daily. It's the Daily Go Get 'Emism show all up in your area. And we talking about people who have gossip, talk show ears, and podcast eyes. They got talk show ears and podcast eyes. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Y'all made these terms up. But you know, these days of social media, you gotta really watch who you talk to and who really is engulfed in that social media world. Now, I'm not gonna come on here and bash all social media, because all social media is not bad. This is actually a social media platform. But when a person is unethical, when a person is irresponsible, when a person is vengeful, when a person is opportunistic, when a person is all about clout chasing, you never know what you're going to get out of them when it comes to this whole social media thing, podcasting thing. We're going to get to the podcast eyes thing in a minute. Let me explain to y'all the obvious. Let's deal with the obvious. Everybody knows somebody who is all into social media to the point where they will post anything and everything about what's going on in your life, not necessarily wait a minute. No, I might have to take that back, because they will tell everything that's going on in their own lives also. They're quick to tell you everything that's going on in their life, every little thing. They always want to, they post their location. They going live all the time. You know what I mean? Everything is a TikTok. Everything is an Instagram. Everything is a Facebook. Whether they posting or filming. And so you have to watch the information that you share with people like that, because if you don't want it to go any farther than where you took it, yeah, you might need to keep it to yourself. It might not even be that big of a secret, but there's a big difference between something that's secret and something that's private. Something that's secret is probably something you shouldn't tell anybody. Something that's private might be something that, it's not a big secret. It might be something that everybody does, or a lot of people do, or whatever. It might not be anything that you're ashamed of, but it might be something that everybody don't need to know this. Like how much money you make. Don't nobody need to know that. Don't nobody need to know how much money you make. But some people, if they see you out there getting your shine on, they see you out there doing well for yourself, they see that you well turned out, you dress nice, you talk nice, you act like you came from somewhere and that you're trying to go somewhere else. Yeah. Sometimes people want to know how much you banking. What you got, how much, you ever have somebody clock your whole gear? They look you up and down. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. All the way from the fitted hat down to the Gucci sneaks, that kind of thing. They want to know how much you make, how much you make, how much you got left over. So, with somebody who does that, what's going to stop them from putting your stuff out there? And you know who the suspects are. You know who does these kind of things and who doesn't. You know who you can probably trust with your information and who you can't. But when you find out or should I say the way that you find out that you can't share certain information with some people is never a good way. It's never a good look when you find out how come you can't share certain information with some people. So that's what we're talking about tonight. And the other part of this, I said the other part of this, I said other part of this. Podcast eyes. Everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but so many people are going live now. People want to be seen. They want to get on TV. Maybe they've always had ambitions of being on stage, being in front of the camera, you know, making a movie, having a show, having a way to express themselves, or having a way to be heard. They want to be heard. They want to be heard. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. They want to be seen. And it doesn't help. It does not help that now social media platforms are paying people. We have to talk about the impact of monetization on social media. Because now you ain't just putting it out there so, you know, so you can be heard, so you can express yourself. Now they are attaching a check. So with people attaching a check, with these platforms attaching a check to the gossip, now those likes mean something. They mean more than just clout. They mean more than just attention. Now these likes and these views mean money. Money. And I've seen the change. I've seen the change in people. Now they have to have content. They have to have content. So guess what? You might be their content. Simple and plain. You may wind up being somebody's content. Let's get into it. I said, let's get into it. Get involved. These puzzle pieces right now. We gonna solve. Yo, we talk about social media tonight. Sometimes you feel it's wrong. Sometimes you feel it's right. But tonight we gotta get into the sub, and we going to do this thing. Might have to pull up a nub. Somebody reach out and touch a part of you that you didn't want seen, that it got clean. Yeah, you knocked the head clean off. You know, proverbial knock the head clean off. You ain't really care. But you know what I'm talking about. You have to run around and walk it out. Yo, we got to talk about a little something today. Yo, how can we break it down? What to say? We gonna do this. Let's get into it. What up, y'all? Let me shout out my people real quick. What's going on? T Carry, right? Morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my people going directly into your site. Manifest reality. Thanks for coming on through and checking out me. What's up, y'all? What y'all talking about? Oh, no. Okay. These tornadoes have been creeping all day. Oh, you live out south? I hope you don't live in Florida. Please don't live in Florida right now, especially in the Tampa area. Now, Manifest Reality says, exactly, son. Good topic. Many times folks say things that's not necessary. Yeah. Now, saying things face to face that are not necessary is one thing. But when you start taking it to social media platforms, like, you know, when you have an argument or falling out with somebody. Now, it might not be the type of falling out that's going to end your friendship or never make you talk to a person again. But if that person feels like it's something that's going to make you never talk to them again or whatever, and even though they may be in a wrong, they're going to go to social media, beat you to social media. You might not be the type that's into social media. You might not be the type that would go and post your business, your personal business that happened face to face with somebody. You might not be that type, but they are. So they want to go and, you know, justify their actions. Even though these people on social media don't know you, they don't know you. But it doesn't matter, because when a person is a clout chaser, they will make other people know you, so you can know them. They will make other people know you so they can know them. So now their character is all on display. And of course, they're going to defame your character and make it seem like you were all wrong when that wasn't even. First of all, it may not even been a situation where it was even that deep or that serious. Y'all may have been arguing over something petty, something crazy, like somebody being late for something or making you miss an appointment for something. And, you know, and sometimes people don't want to own up to their mistakes. Well, I was doing you a favor. Well, how are you doing me a favor? You told me that you were going to be here at a certain time. You know I had to make this appointment, and now I'm late, and that's going to mess things up for me. I needed to be on time. But they took it personally, like, well, I mean, sometimes things happen. I ain't mean to be late, and you all jumping down my throat. You're not jumping down their throat, but you inconvenience them, and now an opportunity that you may have been able to have is not available to you anymore, and they're not being sympathetic to that. So they think that you're madder at them than they really are because they're extra sensitive. That's one thing about people who post on social media. They're extra sensitive. So they think that they have the green light or the right to go and tell all of your business, all of their business with you in it. So basically they're telling all of your business because they're not going to accurately report the situation that actually happened. And you may not even be friends with them or follow them on social media, so you don't know what's going on. And maybe you do. So you know that there's certain people that are so much into social media that if you have any kind of issue with them, you're going to see it in a post because you're really close. You're going to see it in a post because you're really close. You're going to see it in a post because they need to be heard. They need to be seen. And that ain't clean. It ain't cool. You playing the fool. Actually, they foolish. But you got to deal with this ish. And they coming back, running back, apologizing later after they done the damage. But you ain't trying to hear that mess that they talking about. Yo, if this is a crib, I would kick you out. Have to evict you. Yo, you too sick to make me so man. I'm ready to put the stick to that brain ahead. Yo, I'm okay. Shirley Sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, my? Good to see you. And what up, Austin? Just sounds like Ligma. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. Let me see. TK Wright says monetization used to be exclusive. Now it's open to everyone. Yes. And it's really, really messing up the game. I've seen the differences. Because now people need content. So where before they were attention whores, they were like whores, they were comment whores, they were, that's what they were on. Now it's about content, and a lot of people aren't that creative. A lot of those things that you might share might not be drawing the kind of traffic that you're looking for. So you might need to, get something salacious, something funny, something good. Those memes, when the memes ain't doing it for you, you go to the real life. It's going to work because people like to hear about other people's scenarios, especially when it's on some gossip shit, when it's on some reckless shit, or especially if it's on some messy type vibe. Yeah, it's messy. It gets messy up in here. We talking about things that people would and should keep private, should keep to themselves, should work out amongst themselves. But here it is, right here for all of us to judge, all of us to comment on, all of us to give an opinion on. It's right there. It's right there. What do you expect me to do? It's right there. So that's what we're talking about tonight. They got gossip talk show ears and they got podcast eyes. They got talk show ears and podcast eyes. She got little podcast eyes. With her, you shouldn't have told. She gonna run back. Everything's getting sold. She got little podcast eyes. Man. There's nothing worse than having a friend or a lover that you can't talk to. There's nothing worse than that. Well, should I say, it's not whether you can talk to them or not, but you can't really share with them unless you want to be sharing it with the rest of the world. If you want to share it with everybody, all you got to do is tell them. That's all you got to do. You want to share all of your business with the rest of the world, tell them, and they're going to help you out. That's how that's going to go. So, let me see. Okay. So, yeah, that's where we are with it. That's what we're talking about tonight. What up, Wisdom? What up, Wisdom? All rise and shine, raise and shine along with our son. That's what's up, man. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Mucho. Not a little bit, but a lot of bit. All right. So, we're about to get dressed. You know what I'm saying? We're about to go ahead and put our uniforms on. Let's go ahead and put our uniforms on, shall we? And then we can get into this whole thing. Yeah, talking about talk show ears and podcast eyes. Social media is out of control. It was already bad, right? Social media was already bad, and now it's been made worse because they didn't start paying people. And like because I'm on social media a lot, I get a bird's eye view of changes that are made. So I'm seeing people that weren't posting as much. Now they posting because they got a little check, and that money ain't about shit. I don't know how much they getting paid. But I know that check that they give me ain't about shit. The highest check that I've gotten was about $16. You know what I'm saying? I spent that on some Chipotle. It's a pretty good bowl. I had, a little, a little burrito bowl. Little burrito bowls kind of good. Shout out to Chipotle. All right, which one y'all want to wear? Cow bones, baby. I'm dropping the cow bones. Which one? Cow bones, baby. So, Butterfingers tonight. I'm sorry. All right, which one y'all want? Do y'all want the one on the left? The one in the middle? This one been winning. Or the one on the right? Which one y'all want to wear? Which one? Give it up. The one on the left. Shirley Cheryl says the one on the left. The one in the middle. Or the one on the right. Which one? Yo, choose one. Which one? I said choose one. The one on the left. Let's see that. Yeah, got that step. I said, yeah. The one in the middle is looking kind of good. It's obvious, not a riddle. The one on the right is looking kind of good. Yeah, looking nice tonight. Which one? Hurry up, y'all ain't got no date. You know what I mean? We're gonna go with Cheryl in a minute. I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! Shirley Cheryl wins with one vote. There we go. All right, let me get y'all dressed over here. Okay, we good? Levels is good. Levels is good. Let's get the ocular proof going on. Get the ocular proof, baby. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. So... That's a goodie. Look at y'all. Looking good. Looking real good tonight. Look, the ladies looking pretty, looking beautiful, looking gorgeous, looking sweet, looking sexy. Yeah, brothers, y'all looking handsome, looking suave, looking debonair, looking smooth. Yeah, you're looking good tonight, man. Everybody looking fly. Take a screenshot. Give me what you got to take a screenshot. I like it a lot to take a screenshot. We going to talk about this. Take a screenshot. Yeah, we put it on the list. I said, take a screenshot of the cow bones. We going to do this thing all the way till the cows come home. And I'm not alone. Yeah, we here like it's supposed to be. And everything is going to be all right with you and me. All right, so we talking about they got gossip talk show ears and podcast eyes. Gossip talk show ears and podcast eyes. Let me go ahead and plug this number in. Let me put the number in the chat. The number to call is area code 319-527-6199. Put that in there. Boom, boom. Okay. All right, let me pin the number. Pin the number. Y'all can call into the show. If you want to call into the show, if you want to talk about this tonight, if you have a friend or a brother or sister or a cousin or somebody in your life, co-worker, the classmate, somebody that you know abuses social media with your information, somebody that you know that you cannot talk to or share any pertinent private information with because they will post it or they will actually make a show about it. If you want to call in and you want to talk about that, and it's a totally uncensored show, this is a totally interactive show. You can call into the show and you can say whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. So if you want to curse, you want to cuss, you want to swear, yeah, you can do it right here. You want to yell, you want to scream, you want to holler. You don't have to be a scholar and you don't have to pay $1. You can talk about it. I'm going to give you the number. You can do this thing right now. And I think I'm going to start telling you the thing right now. So, yo, let's write the number down. It's like 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Call 319-527-6199. Press number 1 and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on and do the damn, do the damn thing. So, RP, what up, RP? And RP says, finally something entertaining on here. Okay. I don't know if you mean on this channel or do you mean on YouTube? I don't know. You know, at this time of night, you know, a lot of the lives are about weather or sometimes some church or, you know, I mean, we topical every day and we are here every day. So it's all good. What's that? Spooklex? Spooklex? All right, that's what's up. Info spot, my people's info spot 411. What's going on, my people? So, like I said, y'all can call into the show 319-527-6199. You don't have to, but if you choose to, you can call in. I'll get you right on in here. There's never a busy signal. Even if I'm talking to somebody on the line, you can still call in. It's all good. It's all love, baby. It's all love. So tonight, and do me a favor, just one favor. I'm not going to ask y'all for a whole lot. Just hit that like button, please. Please just hit the like button as you come in. As you come in, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yo, ring the alarm, hit the like button. Hit the like button. I said, ring the alarm, hit the like button. I said, hit the like button. Yeah, ring the alarm. Yeah, hit the like button. Let me know I have charm. Hit the like button. Let me see you do it. Yo, it's on 9. You get it to 19. Yo, let's do this right now because we're right here on the scene. The team is really getting put together. I'ma pick you. You pick me back. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. So what up, yo? Who do you know who has talk show ears and podcast eyes? For those of y'all who are just coming in, we're talking about people who have talk show ears and podcast eyes. In other words, they have talk show ears, gossip show. So everything you tell them, like if you tell them that you're pregnant or you think you might be pregnant, guess what you're going to see on social media tonight? Yeah, such and such is pregnant and they don't even really know who the father is. You didn't tell them you ain't know who the father was. You know damn well who your father was. So, or who the father was. But the thing is, see, that's the cap right there. So when they put it on social media and now they can say, well, that wasn't about you because I was talking about somebody who was pregnant and they didn't know who the father was. I know you know who your father was. So that's all bullshit. You know, it's all cap. And things like that will start to get under your skin. I know it will for me with the quickness. Like, come on, man. So you mean to tell me I can't even tell you that I put a quarter in the game to play Donkey Kong without it making it on the on social media with you? But there's some people out there that are that way. There are plenty of people out there who are that way, and they might be your children. They might be your children's father, mother. They might be your man, your woman. They might be your spouse. They might be your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your aunts, uncles, mom, dads, friends, neighbors, classmates, co-workers. You got to watch whatever you say around them. Who watches football out here? Who watches football? You know, like, you know, when you watch football and you see the coaches of the team have to cover their mouths when they're calling the plays. So the other team doesn't have like a lip reader and know what the play is going to be. So, you know, and you almost feel like that's what you have to do with your people. Like, yeah. So even if you tell them the secret, like, somebody might see my lips, I mean, if you whispering, yeah, I got to make sure they don't see my lips when I'm whispering, because so what happened was, we went out last night and, you know, we had some fun or whatever. Everything was good, but we got in real late and one thing led to another. And I think we're going to hook up again next week, because, you know, it was a good look. You know what I mean? When I say it was a good look, I mean, you know, things happen, this, that, and happen. And I want that thing to happen again. This, that, and the third happened. I want the third and the fourth to happen again and again and again. But that's just between me and you. All right, so so keep that under your hat. What happens? It gets posted on your Instagram, posted on your Facebook, posted on your, what's that other shit? It's like a bad look. Posted it right on Twitter. Is now X. You can tell your boys or your girls that you had sex. Maybe it's been a while now. You're pregnant with a child. You don't know what you gonna do. They already told it to whoever would listen to them. It's going through them like water. It went one in, out the other, out of their mouth. And your brothers can't be trusted as far as you can throw them. And you feel like, even though you know them all your life, you don't really know them. They done changed because they getting a couple of dollars off of the social media. What the hell? I want to holler at you. You ain't got to be like that, and you didn't used to be. But you did like to be the one that would get gossip for free. Now I can't get with the type of vibe. What's going on with you, kid? Yo, that shit ain't live. What up? Oh, Scott Adams says, nice try, Diddy. Yo, you've come to the right place to call me Diddy, because I got something for you. I got something real special for you. Hold on. Let me find it. I haven't used this in a while. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. The fuck out of here. You fucking dickhead. Who do you think? Yo, what do you think this is? Yo, I'm on the East Coast. It is 2 o'clock. No, it's 2:33 in the morning. You think you gonna come over here and try to diss me? You think you can go? Tell you what. You just came here, so you might not know that you can call into this show. So if you really want to go back and forth, you can call in 319. You see the number, it's pinned right there. 319-527-6199. Put your money where your fucking Jad Man. Oh God, Jad Man, you here every night. You know you in love with this show. You here every night, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know, either you're lifeless or you set your alarm to come here. You've been here 4 nights in a row. What you doing? Should I say 3 nights? You are here. You are a fan, boy. You know, you might as well subscribe to you probably already subscribed. Thanks for looking out. All right, Don King says rap music is degenerate. That's cool. You don't have to listen. All right, Adam Young says I am Sofa King. I don't know that. Glowy Kenny. Do you love Jesus? I love Jesus if Jesus loves me. Info Spot says, give us some Bob Marley jamming. Why not? Why not? Kevin V says, how long have you been a streamer? A decade? Pretty much. Yeah, I did my first YouTube stream, live stream. Well, no, It wasn't live. I started doing recorded videos every day, October 1st, 2014. So I got 10 years. If you go to my page, if you go to my channel, you'll see thousands of shows. We do this every day. And I mean 7 days a week. We do it every day. Michael Crum says, this sucks. Good. Match the sucks with your lips. I don't think y'all understand. I don't think you understand. Guitar Freak Nation says, man, that's too many shows. Why? Too many for who? Too many for who? The news comes on every day. Is it too many shows? I see plenty of channels out here that do millions and they're on every day, multiple times a day, not once. Especially those political news channels, they do multiple shows every day, getting all the money. 50,000 views here, 100,000 views there, getting all the money. So tell them it's too many shows. Okay. Yeah, this it's really good today. Jadman says, what's that? No. Maybe get another. Tell you what, I'm gonna do what Info Spot says. Yeah, let's get first of all, we might have to ward some. I see we got some static tonight, so we might have to Sometimes we got to exercise these bad spirits out of here. Sometimes we might have to exercise some of these bad spirits out of here. So whatever it takes, I said, give me the holy water. Yo, make it rain. Yeah, let's go. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. The fuck out of here. All right. Okay. Let me see. Have we exercised the demons out of this shit? All right. SK, bring back the Big Lots gaming chair. And you're worried about that. Why? Like, what does that do for you? See, and this is kind of like what I'm talking about when I say that people clout chase on social media. So when you tell people a secret, or you tell them something that's private, or you just sharing information with them, it might not even be about yourself, and then it winds up on social media. See, because people worry about and wonder about what you really have. You might have somebody that's in your pockets, clocking your gear, trying to figure out how much you might make at your job, how much you pay for your car, your house. You can find out how much somebody pays for a house because it's actually public information. But if you don't know how to do it, or if you're the type of person that only rents or whatever, you don't know anything about ownership, then it's going to be a little tougher for you. So you'll just either wonder about it, ask somebody else about it, or make up a number on your own. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. Jed, don't worry about where I'm from. Don't worry about where I'm from. Just worry about where I'm at. Now, normally I would tell anybody where I'm at, but fuck you. Fuck you. I ain't telling you shit. Eat a dick. All right. Manifest Reality says what matters is quality. Exactly. And your continued presence speaks for itself. That's without a doubt. I mean, listen, honestly, if you can let your haters or distractors put you out of the game because they're not doing what you think that they should do, or they're not supporting in the way you think that they should support, then you probably shouldn't be in this game. This is not like, if you're going to get in front of a camera, you got to have thick skin. Like I go to a lot of other podcasts, or I go to other live broadcasts, and as soon as people start trolling, they get them on up out of there. They get them out of there with the quickness. And I get it. Because they can't really take it. Unfortunately, for anybody who trolls me, I'm a stand-up comedian. Like, you can't beat me. I got the microphone and the camera. You don't have that. That's why I always invite them to call into the show, because I know they're not going to do that. You got to be a man to do that shit. And I know that if you come and troll a grown man show, that you're a pussy. And I mean a full camel toe. Like you, like Chad, man, I know you a bitch. You are supporting and everything half-heartedly, but I know you a bitch. You know what I mean? It ain't no big deal, but it is what it is. So yeah, and I got this left and this right. Left and right what? You ain't got shit. All right, let's get back into this material. Okay, so one thing about me is I'm big on trust. Like I'm big on trust. I've always been that way. So I can't deal with people that I know will run their mouth like a faucet turned all the way on if you tell them something. And like I said, there's a big difference between a secret and something that's private. Something that's private, it might be like, I don't know, something that's private. Okay. Your child is struggling in math. Something simple. Your child is struggling in math. It's not a big deal. It's not like your kid is autistic. It's not like they're retarded. It's not like they're slow or they have a learning disability. They just might not be getting the material. But that's between you and your child. One thing you know about children is that if they see that the things that they tell you will be put on blast, or if you're going to, or if they're going to get in trouble from telling you stuff, then they're not going to tell you anything. Would you? Would you? No, of course you wouldn't. So adults are nothing but children that grew up. So if your whole life you've dealt with people that didn't protect the information that you gave them from the time that you were a child, what's going to happen when you grow up? You're going to always keep your cards real close to your vest. Like, nah, no. It's either that or submit to people telling your business all the time. You know what I mean? And more than likely, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. So you're going to probably try to find people that you can trust. And if you can't find people that you can trust, then you just won't trust anybody. So you'll just really limit the information that you share with other people. And that's going to limit your ability to be able to express yourself, and all kinds of trouble can come dealing with that. But A struggle is a struggle. A struggle is a struggle. Manifest Reality says they never like to be confronted. And when you shut them down, they can't accept it. Exactly. Most people can't take what they dish out. So some people dish it out in a way where they have that I'm going to get you before you get me mentality. You know what I'm talking about? People who have the type of mentality they because of their inability to be able to trust anybody, and because they might be really, really bitter about that, they might strike out against you because they think that that's what you would have done to them. And you might not be into that kind of shit. But it takes a while to be able to build up trust with somebody. But how are you going to trust somebody when you know that they will go right to social media with it? Or they will go live and try to validate their position with a bunch of people that they don't know. That's the thing about social media. That's one of the biggest things that turns people off from social media. Like, I don't know these people. So why should I put my business out there? Why should I post stuff and express myself to a bunch of people who don't know me and really, quite honestly, don't give a shit about me? But you might be the girlfriend of somebody who's into that. You might be the boyfriend of somebody who's into that. You might be the spouse of somebody who's into that. So now we got to deal with that. Manifest Reality says the child just learns differently and requires help. And like I said, it's a private matter. It's something that you can definitely get cleared up. You can definitely take care of it. You know what I mean? But, you know, you don't want to, I mean, putting it out there for everybody to see. And on a real, I've seen some parents reprimand their children and post it on social media with the video. And I'm like, not a good look. Not a good look. That child, they don't really realize the damage that they're doing to that child's trust in them. They don't realize the damage that they are inflicting on that relationship. They have no idea. Worm says, Jad, man, I think you got the name wrong of what you have left and right of. He says, on you, it's not nuts, it's ovaries. Yeah, because the ovaries got the one egg here. One egg. Yeah. Good looking out, Worm. Let them know. Manifest says one needs to continue to be motivated. Man, listen, raising children is hard. And becoming an adult is hard. Now, the way that it should go is that every adult matures as they get older. How's that working out? How's that working out? Not everybody matures as they get older. Some people just get older, holding on to the same values, the same thoughts, the same feelings as they had when they were younger because they got damaged. So social media has really, really given you a bird's eye look at the damage that has been inflicted on a lot of people. You see it every day. I've seen people on social media literally threaten to kill their baby moms or baby dads. Literally. Like, remember when Eminem was in his younger days and he was always talking about his baby mom who he married? Haley's. How old does Haley have to be now? About 30 something, right? Because Eminem been in the game since 1997. And here we are in 2024. So that's 27 years. His child Haley was already a little girl. So she's probably about 30, maybe a little bit more. But he used to talk about killing Kim. Remember? And remember how bad he used to talk about his mom? Remember that shit? He was expressing himself. And that wasn't even through social media. That was just right there on a record. And the record sold millions of records. And you know, that's the thing about the future. You don't know how things are going to affect you as you get older. And you have to look back on the things that you said, the things that you've done, the things that you've done to people, the things that you've even done to yourself. One of Eminem's records. Which album was this? This is the album that came out around 2000 and it was about 2014, 15, something like that. And he apologized to his mom for making those records because, you know, as he got older and, you know, he had his drug problem and all of that. And now he has all this fame and he realizes after he got clean, like, yo, what have I done? Look at the picture of my family that I've painted. Look at that. And you can't undo that. You can't unsell those records. You can't take those lyrics back. You can't remix them out of people's memory. He made everybody think that he hated his mother. He was just expressing his pain. But he was expressing it to millions of people. He sold those records. So he came back and he apologized for that on a record. So, you know, for all the people who are misusing social media and burning bridges and breaking trust bonds and things like that, you don't know if that's the way you're going to feel later on in life. You don't know if that's the way things are going to go for you. Adam, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but none of that shit is going to happen. And I tell you what, you know what? Yeah, just keep doing you. I got a little surprise for you. Just you keep talk amongst yourself. Yeah. So when it comes to this whole social media thing, and not being able to trust people or being really, really leery of trusting people with certain information, how many of you have felt like at any time in your life, have you ever felt like, I don't think I'm going to tell anybody anything about me ever again? Because a lot of people go through that. Like, I mean, literally feel that way. You know, because there can be times in your life where you might end a relationship and you feel like, well, you know what? I'm never going to love again. I'm never going to express my love again. I'm never going to put myself out there again. I'm never going to allow myself to love again. It can feel that way when you feel like you have put yourself out there, extended yourself, and somebody has just abused it and totally disregarded your feelings. And now you feel like, well, no, I don't think I'll try that again. From now on, maybe I'll just date. Maybe I'll just stick and move. Maybe I'll just have sex without any feelings. Those kinds of things. It's a sad position to be in, but people will get you there. People will get you there by violating your trust. It's not a hard thing to do. So you tell somebody something and they tell everybody else, and now people are asking you about the things that you told somebody that you trusted, and now you feeling like, well, you know what? From now on, I'm not telling nobody shit. You're going back in your mental Rolodex thinking about some of the things that you told people, and now you're almost ready to start calling up everybody and changing the story and undoing it. You know what I mean? Crazy shit like that. Paul McGuire says, Adam, stop trash talking. Listen, you know what? Let me see. Adam, you say you called, but you just called and hung up. What do you think? You don't think I can see that shit? You called and hung up real quick. It was like, I mean, you know, don't be a scaredy cat. Listen, man, you know, it takes a brave man to call in. You might be like 10 years old. Sometimes people, you know, kids wake up in the middle of the night. I'm going to go on YouTube and see what's going on. You know, you never know. You got to watch yourself. You fuck around. If I fuck around and get in trouble for cussing out a 9-year-old or some shit like that, you just never know who's behind you. I mean, there's no picture of them. You know, you just never know. You just never know. You got to be careful on here. Yeah. So yeah, when somebody violates your trust, when somebody really violates your trust, and it's a terrible feeling. It really is. It's a terrible feeling. The feeling that you never, I mean, when you get into that mode, like, I'm never telling anybody shit about me ever again. I'm not sharing nothing. That, you know, you're not in a good space when you feel that way. It's a terrible way to feel. And sometimes you feel like you're the only one who can get you up out of there because you've already decided that you can't tell anybody shit. So you can't even tell anybody how you feel about it. Why can't you tell anybody how you feel about it? Because the way that things are these days, now you're supposed to be bulletproof. You're supposed to be emotionally bulletproof. So you have to act like nothing else hurts you, affects you, makes you sad. The only accepted emotion for a man seems like is anger. It's okay for you to be mad, but then if you're too mad, if you act out of your anger as a man, now people want to delve into it and be like, oh, who hurt you? Oh, yes, you must have been abused, you know, like you bitter and all of that kind of shit. Now you feeling even worse. Because now, even though you're not telling nobody shit, just the way that you're expressing yourself, not necessarily telling anybody anything, but now they see your pain. And now they are, you know, and guess what can happen? Guess what can happen? Now you can become a social media post or be on somebody's live broadcast, podcast, whatever you want to call it. And they talking about you. So you didn't even tell them shit. Like, yeah, I know this guy, he, you know, you can tell that he hates women because he never has anything good to say about women. You know, you can tell that he's bitter. He doesn't want, like, he might be gay because, you know, he hasn't, I never see him with any women. And when you ask him about something, you know, something pertaining to women, he never has anything good to say. So either somebody really hurt him or maybe he wants to be with a man. Yeah, he hang out with his dudes all the time. He always with his homies. So now, I mean, the shit can spiral out of control. That's all I'm really saying. The shit can spiral out of control. So it's not easy. It's not easy being out here. Like I said, all adults are nothing but children who grew up. So a lot of the trauma, a lot of the bullshit, a lot of the distrust, a lot of the messed up values, the displaced morals, all of that shit follows you till you grow up. And guess what? Everybody is going to deny that it happened that way. Everybody is going to deny that, you know, that they weren't taught right, or that their experience has affected them in some kind of way. You know, we have to act like nothing has ever hurt us. Please do me this one favor, y'all. Please hit the like button. We got 20 people in the room. It's fluctuating, whatever. We only have 13 likes. Can we get the likes up? Please get the likes up. I'd appreciate. All you got to do is give me a like. I ain't going to ask you for nothing else. I'm front and self is what I'm going for tonight. And I'm just looking for a couple of likes. Couple of likes. It helps the show. It helps the show grow. It helps the channel. It helps the channel. It ain't going to do nothing else. It ain't going to do nothing else. Don King says that's what happens when you have no father figure. Well, what if you, I mean, I agree that you should have a father figure or a strong male male figure or like a really strong role model to be able to pattern your behavior after, or at least learn from. But what about when what about when some of the men in your life have been nothing but little bitches? Because that happens too. So here you are being raised by a man who was raised by women, and he's teaching you little bitch ass shit. It happens. It happens. Yeah, it happens, you know. We don't always get the power of the luck of the draw. You know. And everybody's definition of what a man isn't the same. Paul says just a positive role model really helps. It does. Men, young men, especially young black men, we really need that shit. I mean, such a high percentage of young black men are being raised by their mothers, and it's nothing. I'm not taking away the job that any good mother has done. But there's some things that a woman shouldn't have to do and that she can't do. Just like there's some things that a man can't do for his daughters that a mother should be able to do and would be able to do if she was there. So any type of single parent situation is hard. But speaking of a single parent situation, imagine yourself being a single parent. Because the title of this show is They Have Gossip Talk Show Ears and Podcast Eyes. So imagine your friend, your brother, your sister, your cousin, somebody who knows you well enough to know about your personal situation. So here you are, a single parent, doing the best that you can. You know, you're trying to raise your children. Now, somebody may know the circumstances of how come you're a single parent. Maybe things didn't work out between you and the other parent. Maybe you were married before and you got divorced under circumstances dealing with infidelity or worse. Now, some people might say, well, what could be worse than infidelity? Abuse, infidelity, or being in a same-sex relationship. Like your man left you for a man, and that's your children's father. Now, somebody knows that about you. And guess what they do? Post it on social media. You might know about it. You might not know about it. Or some people will actually go live and make a whole show about it. They have gossip talk show ears and podcast eyes. That's what we doing out here these days. That's how it is out here on these internet streets. That kind of shit. And it could happen to a man too. A man steps up and raises his babies. 2, 3 children, whatever, doing the best he can, going to work every day, providing for the family, is providing good guidance and leadership when he's not around. Maybe he has strong family ties, so you know, maybe his sisters, his mom, whoever helps out raising the children, watching the children when he has to go to work or whatever. He's doing the best he can. Somebody knows that the reason that you're a single father raising your kids is because your baby mom didn't really want to have no kids. Maybe she was on drugs and whatever the case may be, but she didn't want to raise the kids. So you probably had to take your children to prevent them from being put into a foster care situation. So it was either you step up and take care of your children and take assume custodial parental rights, or your kids wind up in foster care. And I don't know if anybody has ever been through that situation, but when you lose your children to foster care, it's hard as hell to get them back. They take the children away from you very easily, but you getting your children back is very, very hard. Red tape, a whole lot of going back and forth to court, proving that that they will be safe with you and all that. Anyway, so you going through all of this shit, and maybe your baby mom was on drugs. Maybe she left you to run off with some other dude. Maybe she left you to be with another woman. Those are the things that we have to deal with nowadays. And somebody is posting about you or making a whole show about it. They got microphones, cameras. Matter of fact, they got cameras. They streaming on all platforms. This is the YouTube camera. This is the Instagram. This is the Facebook. That kind of shit. You know? They know your situation, but they got talk show ears and they got podcast eyes. So they see your situation and they see a way for them to get views. I have people who probably don't want to tell me a lot of things because they think maybe I might talk about it on this show. I would never do no shit like that for a variety of reasons. I would never do no shit like that because I never want to be a type of person who is untrustworthy. I don't give a fuck if you become my arch enemy. I'm not talking about it here. I'm not talking about it here. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen like that. But I definitely wouldn't slander. Well, it's not slander if it's true, right? But nonetheless, I would never do that. If the people closest to me can't trust me to run my broadcast with integrity, why would I expect any of y'all to do it? Y'all don't know me like that. Other than the hour or two that I spend in front of this camera every day, you don't know me like that. So I might be Clark Kent here and Superman away from the camera, or vice versa. But once you get to the point where people can't trust you with information, you ain't worth shit. The showstopper says, "You mad corny, my boy." I don't give a fuck what you say. You mad corny. I mean, for all I know. I mean, you can eat a dick. Nobody give a fuck about what you talking about. It was people here when you got here. I don't know if they feel the way you do. You know what I mean? But you can get your own shit. Instead of trolling, you can get your own shit. You can give it a shot. I'm sure some people will show up. Give it a shot. All right. Let me see. Paul Voorhees, what's good? Swing Nut 28. Y'all be coming in with the crazy names. Good looking out, manifest reality. Good looking out, my peoples. Good looking out. Yo, ring the alarm for man. Said ring the alarm for man. Said ring. Swing Nut says, "I'm white and Australian, bro." And bro is talking truth. I appreciate both of y'all, man. I got something for y'all. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. I appreciate your donation. You ain't have to get nothing, but you gave something, so we gonna make sure we do a little something, but won't be no front there. Do a little something. I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks. Listen, y'all gave a little something. You ain't have to give nothing. This show is 100% free. So, you know what I mean? If y'all appreciate the word that I come through with, man, I cannot front on that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Aussie came through with a little bit more. Hold on. We ain't done. Hold on. Let me get a little something. Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah. What? Yeah. So everybody come through and show a little respect. Yeah, even the ones that be coming at my neck. I don't really care. I can't prepare. I got a lot of words to say and I'm going to share. Yo, tonight we talk about people who always talk about the things that you do. So you can't prove that you can trust them as far as you can throw them. But you think you know them. You never really know somebody until they start fronting on you. Yeah. Then they talking a lot of nothing on you. But you finding out that people been running their mouth and you're ready to make them go down south. But yo, that's the life we live in. You take a little bit and got a lot to give, but they mouth running like a sieve. Yo, what's it gonna be? What you gonna get? I got a little something that I wanna say to all of y'all. Yo, we gonna do this thing and still stand tall. The respect that I give, the ones that I still receive. Yo, you wouldn't believe that the amount of bullshit that you go through and the amount of days and the things you can go through. Yo, I blew through a couple of dollars. It was actually a couple of thousand. And still got the housing. Yo, I know this thing. I'm going to be just like this king. The sun that is all up in the sky. And I make sure I stop drinking and I don't get high. So I stay fly. I don't care if you don't think so. My name is Sun752, but my name is Omar. Outstanding man, arrogant and rough. Yeah, I know that life is tough. That's why I rock the struggle beats. Yeah, got the struggle needs. I make sure that I reach my peak and all these words that be coming out the mouth that I speak. Y'all don't care if y'all run your mouth just like a leak. Yo, life goes on. Word bond, baby. Go and get it on, baby. Yo, maybe you should do this thing. Hold on, let me do something. Let me do this. Let me tell y'all a little something, man. My name is Sun75. I do things my way and I don't care what the next man might say. My day is coming up roses and I do this thing every day. And I suppose it's because I have a lot of things to get off my chest. And when people die, I got to lay them to rest. And I'm going to do the eulogy and I'm going to bring it to you. And I hope that you enjoy the shit like other people do. In my crew, they not here right now because it's the middle of the night, but I'm going to make sure I keep things right. I give shout outs each and every day because I know that I would want somebody else to have something to say if I passed away or if I wasn't doing well. Yo, come holler at a brother and do tell what's going on in your life. I share with you, but if I know you're running your mouth like I know you do, then I have to keep the things kind of a secret. And I don't know if you the kind of brother that can keep it, but we gonna do this thing the best that we know how. Yeah, I'm gonna do this thing. We rock the cow. Bones, baby. All right, let's go. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for the super chats. I really, really do. Appreciate the super chats. It says Zoom number. I'll call it. The thing is, I don't have Zoom. I mean, well, this is not a Zoom show, but I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? If you're in the States, y'all come through. Y'all call in 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. Alden Klein says, isn't it? You know, you ain't never lied, Alden. My neighbors, I'll give it to them though. My neighbors, they good people. They be like, you make a bunch of noise in the middle of the night, but I mean, fuck it. It could be worse. You know what I'm saying? But in line with the show, my neighbors know one thing. Their business is not going to go on this show. That's what they know. They know that I do this. They know my channel. They can easily tune in and see if I'm talking about things that happen on the block with the neighbors and in the hood and all that kind of stuff. They know. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So it's a good look. It's a good look, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all came through. Y'all came through. All right. Manifest says the tambourines, wish I had them now. I would blast this storm away. Word, man. Yo, man. Peace and health to everybody who is suffering down there in Hurricane Milton. Because I know it's getting rough down there. Swing that says, I get up at 3 to bust my ass every day. It's a task. I don't want to, but I know I need to. Hey man, you gotta get that chicken. You gotta get the chicken. You gotta bring home the bacon. Hey, it's not all about the money, but when you're able to have some money left over after you pay your bills and all that kind of shit, it's a hell of a feeling. You know, I don't know about you, man. I don't know about you, but there's certain times in my life where I just feel blessed. Blessed just because I'm not sick. Blessed because I'm not hurt. Blessed just because I know that I can help and, you know, I can be of service to somebody. Blessed because I know that I'm going to feel good about myself when I go to bed tonight, and I'm going to feel good about myself when I wake up in the morning. Even if I have like a headache or something, you know, sniffles and something shit like that. I suffer from allergies, all crazy. But, you know, like, I'm 54 years old. I'm at an age where I'm losing friends. I'm losing loved ones. I'm losing people that I care about. I'm even losing people online. It's crazy. But these are the things that we have to deal with. This is life. And we can't always choose how things are going to happen, or we can't even choose how people, places, and things are going to affect us. Yeah, I'm 50. I'm 54. Just turned 54 August 12th. You know what I'm saying? So next year I'll be 55. I'm thinking about, I know 20 years ago, 30 years ago, I'm thinking about like 55. Like, I never thought that was old, but it was definitely way, way older than me. You know what I mean? I never pictured myself being that age. No time soon. Jad Man says, you look 52 though. Thanks. Wow. You said you're a milk delivery driver? It's up to me to make people's days. I haven't. I mean, do you deliver milk to stores or to people's homes? I haven't seen a milkman. Where I grew up, I don't remember ever seeing a milkman. I know that there was one when I was really, really young or before I was born. Oh my God. All right, so let me see. Let's see what y'all saying on here. You a Leo too? August 2nd. That's what I'm talking about. So you know. So you guys, you feel that energy. Okay, that's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Slime 81 says, this is the first live stream I've come across all night where the host seems nice and cool, by the way. Yo, I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really do. Because as you can see, I'm fighting trolls all night. They're trolling hard. I gotta try to stamp them out here. Like, let me do something. Let me do them like the Pied Piper, try to lead them out of here. So, as we proceed to give you what you need, listen, man. They have talk show ears and podcast eyes. Talk show ears, in other words, everything that you tell them, everything that they hear, everything that's around them either goes on social media or goes to somebody else that they think wants to hear it. Clout chasing is at an all-time high these days. I don't really have anything against social media. I don't really have anything against the internet because there are positive things about the internet and social media, and there are also negative things. Sometimes we get so pissed off about the negative things that we just write the whole thing off as being negativity or having negativity, I should say. And it's not really like that. You kind of have to balance things out the same way you have to balance out your feelings. You can't always quickly react to things that people say to you or the way that they make you feel. And sometimes you just have to, suck it up a little bit. Of course, you don't want to be around people who make you have to suck it up all the time. Now, why somebody? I guess I should say no Diddy behind that, because somebody be like, oh, you gotta say, pause. Get the fuck out of here. I'm 54 years old. I ain't gotta say none of that dumb shit. All right. All right. What up, Eli Rodriguez? Eli Rodriguez, what's going on? MV says, thanks, Adam. It's not easy being the guy who has a... Fuck? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, God. All right. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. Aiden Klein says, all right, well, let's be rude to be rude. Look, man. Even I could get these trolls out of here with the quickness, but here's the thing: they actually help some things. You know what I mean? In a way, they work for me. Damn, sweet, now you coming through. Guitar Freak says, your eyes tell lies. Yeah, you know me like that. Okay, that's what's up. Let me see. All right. Wisdom says every video you made has a unique meaning and it helps others, unlike other channels with full copy and paste and gossip. Keep up the good work. We need more subscribers to make use of it. I appreciate that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is Swing Nut. Hold on, let me get it right. Now, how many channels do you know where they have a fucking triangle? When was the last time you saw a triangle? Probably when you were like in elementary school. Eli wants a cowbell. Gets a cowbell. I said Eli Rodriguez wants a cowbell. I said gets a cowbell. He gets a cowbell 1, cowbell 2. Appreciate all of y'all who came through. I said a cowbell 1, cowbell 2. Yo, I appreciate all you coming through. I said cow, the cow, cow, a cow, 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 the cow, cow, a cow, cow. You must have been to this channel before, Eli. Because, like, who the hell would have a cowbell? Who just, like, just randomly have a cowbell? That's what's up, man. He said it's been a while. Like, I'm like, nobody would just out of the blue be like, yo, do you happen to have a cowbell? I'm about to run out of instruments on y'all. It's all good, though. It's all good. All right. But yeah, I'm big on this whole trust thing. And, you know, with people who abuse, it's like, okay, remember when you were younger, maybe when you were in school, and you know how some teachers, if you have a really good teacher, a really, really fun teacher, they may do certain things to keep the whole classroom engaged or whatever. So they might say, well, look, if nobody is absent for a month or a week or something like that, whatever, then on Friday we'll have pizza day. We'll have pizza, or we'll have class outside on a Friday. And, you know, kids like that kind of shit. So, yeah, we gonna, you know, make sure everybody comes to school. Make sure nobody is absent so we can have pizza day. And what happens? Somebody fucks up pizza day. Everybody was here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. All we had to do was make it to Thursday, and we was guaranteed pizza on Friday, even if you didn't come to school on Friday. What happens? Somebody messed up pizza day because they didn't come in on Thursday. Well, that's how social media makes people feel. That's how social media can make people feel. Like, I was liking social media. I was meeting people. I was having a good time. I was able to express myself. I was able to learn some things. I was able to really, really enjoy my social media experience. But now I see people in here bullying people, posting negative things about people, putting out their negative religious beliefs, political beliefs, personal beefs, things like that. Swing nut, yo. Appreciate you, my dude. Appreciate you. I got one more. Even though I played this earlier, but I got one more. I got at least one more. I might have two. More things. I got you. Goodness gracious. Seema says, what's some advice you have for a young man? All right, hold on. And Swing Nut says, teachers today are focused on gay stuff. You ain't never gonna lie, man. But it all depends on the teacher. Because not all teachers are into that shit. Yeah. But the bottom line is, when somebody messes up your experience with something, it can sour your attitude towards it for the rest of for life. You know what I mean? Losing trust in something is a damaging thing. It really is. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Now, hold on. Let me give y'all a chance to choose. I can either do the bongos or I can do the Native American drum. Which one? Which one y'all want? The bongos or the Native American? Bongos or the Native American? Bongos or the Native American? Which one? Which one you want? Well, which one you want? Seaman says bongos. Okay, we can do it. Bongos it is. I said it. All right. Shit, I feel like y'all entertaining me tonight. The fuck? Sweetness says, it's bad in Australia. We already have unit toilets. Damn. What part of Australia do you live in? I'm interested. What up? Okay. We good? Everything good? Levels is good. They have talk show ears and podcast eyes. Can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. And I don't know, man. It's like the people who are closest to you are the ones that you can trust the least sometimes. That's not. The people who are closest to you are sometimes the ones that you can trust the least. And what's really confusing about that is that it may not have the effect of you not liking them. You ever been in a situation where you hate the things that somebody does, but you still like them? For example, you grow up with somebody. Shit. For example, you grow up with somebody and it's a very rural in North Southwest, middle of zero. I don't even know. Is NSW North Southwest? Well, North. How is it? I don't even believe I said that. Well, how do you North Southwest? NSW. I got nothing. North Sydney. Oh, North South Wales. Okay. North South. New South. I'm saying no. I'm sorry, man. It's late. It's late over here. I know in Australia, y'all already are in the next day. Y'all like 15 hours ahead of us. Shit. Here it's 3:35 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, man. It's been a long day, but I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, you breathed life into this live. Word up. New South Wales. Okay, I got you. Wizard said middle of nowhere. I think they mean. Nah, he good. It's a whole state. Yes, I'm the future man. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, man, you know, like let's say you grew up with somebody, so you know how good they can be, and you also know how flawed they can be at certain times. So maybe as they get older, they start to do certain things that you really, really disagree with. I mean, really, really disagree with, but you still like them as a person because you know the good qualities that they have, even though they're not displaying them at that time. You know how good they can be. You know how helpful they can be, but you also know how reckless they can be. You also know how vindictive they can be. So, you know, something like that weigh on your emotions. I don't know. It cut out for a second. Something like that can really, really weigh on your emotions when you know that you like a person, even though you don't like what they do. You can't stand the things that they do, but you may like them. It's confusing. It's confusing. Eli says, yeah, they need to know something called boundaries. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do. AICS says, hola. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Or amiga. For some reason, I think it's an amigo. ¿Está un amigo o amiga? No sé. No seguro. All right. So, yeah, man. You know, being cool with somebody. I mean, shit. There are plenty of married people. There are many. Okay, you said, oh, amigo. Okay, all right. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Gracias. Y cuídate. Well, I might have to save the Savo. Savo, cuídate. Hasta luego. Savo, cuídate. Hasta luego. I think I'm saying it right. I don't know. You know, my Spanish is more than broken. It's more than broken. I'm like, a word here, word there. All right. But anyway, think about how many people are married to almost like being married to an enemy. So you're in love with a person that you don't appreciate or where you don't like what they do. Imagine you're married. Your spouse is somebody that pisses you off with the things that they do or the way that they act. So maybe whenever you have a falling out with your spouse, they take it to social media. Like, what kind of shit is that? I've seen it done. How you want to trust somebody who does that? In a family, whatever goes on in the house is supposed to stay in the house, right? But you're dealing with somebody who feels like they have the liberty to just express themselves about anything that's going on in the house because it involves them, and they feel like they should be able to say whatever is on their mind about the two of you's personal situation. Swing that says, I've had 2 attempts ripped away from me. I've had my opinion on on women. Okay. Doesn't mean I can't get along with this comment section. Put my boots on. Okay. All right. Yeah, man, I could dig it. And thanks again. He says, I'm paying $1,600 a month for one that isn't mine. For a woman that isn't yours? Or for a child that isn't yours? A month? What's the form of currency they use in Australia? Oh, for a kid that isn't yours. Well, the thing is, if you love the child, you can save face and feel good about that. But if it's a situation where you were led to believe that the child is yours and then you find out that it's not, there really isn't too many worse feelings than that. There really isn't. That's about the tip of the iceberg of a negative thing that can happen to you. Eli says, quid. Okay. How much is that approximately in dollars? Quid. What's quid? Oh, quid. Oh, y'all use the Aussie dollar? It says AUS dollar. I wish you could call in. This is criminal that we have to, because there's a delay. Oh, 890 US. That's what 1,600 comes out to. 800 US dollars. So shit. So the dollar is strong in Australia, but remains weak in London. Or should I say in the UK? That's crazy as hell. That is crazy. Wow. That's expensive. That's a lot for one child. That's a lot. Man. These are England of goofs. But that pound is always, I don't know how they've done it. No matter what goes on in England, it's all like £1 is always worth like two US. And I've been to England once. I went to England once. I was like, yo, you got to have a lot of money to make it here. If I would have been there for more than a week or two, I would have had to have had some money wired to me. Everything was expensive. It was like going to New York, but way worse. Okay. Well, you make good money. What I shoot. If you were ordered to pay $1,600, yeah, I would hope that you make enough to cover. Eli says, is that chump change for you then? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we're about to get out of here pretty soon, man. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up in a few minutes. But yeah, man, I wanted to talk to y'all tonight about this whole situation. I don't know. On this channel, I talk a lot about trust. I talk a lot about trust because your ability to be able to trust or not trust will take you a lot of different places in life. And it's going to determine how comfortable you can go. I mean, you can get wherever you go. If you know that you're somewhere where you can't trust anybody, it's going to be almost impossible for you to get comfortable. For example, if there's a reason why cats and dogs in the wild would never get along. You can have dogs and cats get along in a domestic situation or in captivity. But out in the wild, that would never happen. That would never, ever happen in any kind of way. So imagine being out there in the wild, because when you can't trust anybody, you kind of feel like you're out in the wild. Nobody can be trusted not to bite you, hurt you, confuse you, profit off of you, rob you. It's not a good situation at all. It's not a good situation at all. And some people find themselves in that direct situation. You out there in the wild without anybody that you can trust, without anybody that you can depend on, without anybody that you can rely on. And it's impossible for you to get comfortable. And now you have to try to thrive in that situation. How? How will you thrive in that situation? How could you possibly thrive in a situation like that? It's tough. It's tough as hell. But yeah, cats and dogs would be just like hyenas and lions. No way in the world would they ever get along. Dogs would always try to kill cats. They don't want to just sniff them. Out in the wild, they would try to kill cats. And cats would always have to defend themselves against dogs to the death. You know? Now, when you equate that to human life, not being able to trust people who look just like you or act just like you or supposed to be something like the way that you are, but you can't trust them not to lie to you. You can't trust them not to steal from you. You can't trust them not to try to hurt you. You can't trust them not to try to set you up to rob you or hurt you or even kill you. You can't trust them. So you might as well be a wild animal right out. You might as well be a human being in the jungle. Shoot. Even the animals in the zoo aren't that people friendly. Imagine out there in the wild. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I watch a lot of nature videos. A lot. I love that shit. One thing about nature videos, you see the behavior of animals out there in the wild. You see how they are in their natural habitat. And you see the whole predator and prey game. And they have no remorse. You understand what I'm saying? If a lion kills a warthog or a buffalo or giraffe or whatever they find that they want to eat, they feel no guilt, because if they don't eat those animals, then they don't live. So those animals are nothing but food to them. There's no funerals. There's no sad singing, flower bringing. There's no memorials and nothing like that. Even the prey understands their role. So they know that they have to keep away from the predators, or they will become a predator's meal. They know it. Just a matter of time. Can I be 100? What do you mean by that? Kerman 559 Sanchez says, what you going to do to stay on top? It says, anyone can make it to the top, but not everyone can stay there. Well, you know, at the top, there's only one way to go. So that's a valid question when you ask what you going to do to stay on top. It's a valid question. Because you know that there's always somebody who is below you waiting to take your spot. They want to be on top. Windsor says, that makes we humans even more special. You could look at it that way. Sometimes I think that human beings are complex to a fault. We're complex to a fault. It's hard for us to independently be proud of the things that we do. We have a lot of pressures. We have religion, spirituality, laws, rules, regulations, bills. We have a lot of things that block our access to happiness. But one of the things that can easily make a person happy is being able to trust somebody. And when you have the inability to be able to trust somebody, it's hard to ever feel like you're on top. You know, so I don't know about y'all, but my main goal in this life is to find a way to feel safe, secure, comfortable. There is no comfortability without safety. When you feel safe, you'll always be comfortable. If you can't feel safe, you'll never be comfortable. In order to be comfortable, you have to feel safe. Think about it. You can have all the riches in the world, all the material items in the world. If you feel unsafe, you're never going to be able to enjoy them. You'll never be able to enjoy them. Windsor says, I'm fortunate to be amongst people I trust. That is a good position. And that's great. That's great for you. Swingna says, today is absolutely stuffed. I refuse to bring a child into this bullshit. The alpha, beta, and woke culture is to blame. They definitely contribute to it. I don't know if they're 100% to blame, but they definitely contribute to it. Windsor says, proudly woke. Well, I know that woke has taken on a new meaning. Woke used to mean that you were aware, that you were insightful, that you did your research, that you were knowledgeable, that you spoke and knew what you were talking about, that you were ready, that you were worthy, that you could easily question things, find answers, look for solutions. That's what it used to mean. Now I don't know what the fuck they be talking about when they say somebody is woke. You know what I mean? Like, shoot. Let's do these birthday shout outs, man. Let's do these birthday shout outs and get on up out of here. Windsor, thanks for coming through. And Swing Nut, appreciate all that you do. And everybody who's pulling up the rear now, everybody who came through, appreciate all of y'all. Do me one little favor. Please hit that like button. Please share the show. Please subscribe to the channel. If you can't share, you can't subscribe to the channel. At least, please just hit the like button. That'll do everything. That does everything that I need. All right, we gonna get ready. All right. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious October 9th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. My man, Reek Ali, happy birthday to you. And also, Nicole Williams, happy birthday, ma. And Sherry Horsey Darden, happy birthday to you. And also, Ella De Classe, happy birthday. And Laquita Cade, I guess it's Cade, happy birthday to you. And she's last but not least. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious October 9th. Anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally, all of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn to rock out. Rock on and do the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, hey, yo, if they put your business on a social media show, yo, if somebody that you knew well is somebody you don't know, hey, yo, if they act like they got them podcast eyes, you got to make sure you bring them down the size. I said, what? They got talk show ears and podcast has eyes. That's something that's a hell of a surprise. You didn't know that they would ever turn on you, and that's not even something that they was willing to do, but they don't understand the actions have consequences in it. You feel like you got a bat swinging for fences, and you don't understand what changed. You used to be down with them. Now you act like they don't know your name, and it wasn't like that before, but now you have to do things to even the score, and you're not feeling safe, feeling like you're out in the wild, like a jungle, a baby, like a child, and you're subject to wild animals. That shit is crazy. I like cannibals coming through, dog eat dog and man eat man, and I don't understand that shit. I know that we can do better than we doing right now. But for now, we down like a submarine, and that shit ain't clean. And we are drowning down in the water, and it's getting deep. And I got a lot of secrets, but I think I better keep them to myself. Maybe going to the grave. Right now, I'm on my best behavior. I behave like a person who don't have no problems, but I know that there's somebody out there that can help me solve them, but they not here right now. It's all inside. I gotta do what I gotta do because my people won't ride. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night with another Daily Go Getterism show. So make sure y'all come on through, man. I appreciate all y'all coming through, man. Yo, thanks for the love. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks 100%. Everybody who came through. Yo, please, on your way out, hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to my channel. We're here every night. We'll be here 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's how it's going down. Y'all have a good night. Oh, okay. Nope, we didn't get no callers tonight. When we kind of did, but then again we kind of did. But it's all good. Let me do this. We can take off our uniform. You know what I mean? I can clock out now. Loosen up a little bit. Yes, good look. All right, let me take your necklace off for you. For those of y'all who came through a little later. Yes, you had on a necklace also. Y'all rock the cow bones. This was you earlier. You see that? Looking good out here. Huh? Nice. And we'll be looking good tomorrow too. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Once again, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We are out of here. Peace and one love. Hit the like button. Share this show. Subscribe to the channel. I got to get out of here before Swing Nut makes me rich. Appreciate you, my dude. Appreciate you mucho. Hope to see y'all again. Peace. All right.